Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So recently, Trump tried to prop up his failing presidential campaign by promising to send $200 prescription drug cards to U.S. seniors. And his plan comes with a nearly $8 billion price tag, 19 million of which is being spent on letters that they're sending to 39 million Medicare recipients, which touts Trump's erroneous claim that he plans to lower healthcare costs. I mean, we've been hearing that since before he was elected. You know, he's had 4 years to accomplish this and hasn't done it. One more promise made, promise not kept. But beyond the mailing costs, 51 million of that 8 billion is just to create the cards and distribute them. But I thought Republicans didn't like government waste. I mean, there's got to be easier ways to get money into the hands of citizens if that's your goal. The letters, they say, would be sent out as early as this week. And this is an obvious ploy to garner votes from elderly citizens because they're leaving him in droves. Recent polls show that Biden is beating him with seniors by as much as 27 points. That's huge. And given Trump's tweet last night, I don't know how many of you saw that, but if you're on YouTube, you can see it right now. It's no wonder seniors can't stand him. So for those of you on the podcast, I'll describe Trump's tweet. It's a picture of Biden in a wheelchair, and he's surrounded by other seniors in wheelchairs. They're obviously supposed to be in an elderly care facility. And the caption says, Biden for president, but the letter P is X'd out. So it essentially says Biden for resident. And his supporters just thought that this was so funny. It was so great. Love your sense of humor were some of the comments down below. So you have a president who's not only not focusing on COVID, the major issue in the country, which would win him senior votes, not focusing on the economy, not focusing on any critical matters that are important to our country or Americans in general. No, he's busy tweeting out memes like a teenager, like he has nothing better to do. But even more than that, he's mocking senior citizens and people with diminished cognitive ability. That's what this does. I can't imagine that his campaign staff was real happy with him. But here's the biggest scandal of the story and why I wanted to talk about this. What Trump hasn't said is how he plans to pay for these prescription cards. We now know, though, where this money is going to come from, and that it's like a giant Ponzi scheme because Politico is now reporting that Trump essentially plans to loot Medicare funds to pay for this scam. So he's going to deplete the already precarious Medicare fund as a campaign scheme to get himself reelected. And here's the real kicker. Seniors wouldn't even receive these $200 cards until after the election. So you've got the carrot and the stick situation. So he expects to lure seniors to the polls with the promise of these cards, of which he's depleting a fund that they rely on for their health care. And then he and the Republicans, of course, keep crying about how we don't have enough money, we can't fund all of these programs like Medicare and Social Security. Well, yeah, when you keep looting these funds, when you keep using them for illegitimate reasons, yeah, the funds get depleted. And, I'm reading all this, I'm thinking, okay, so we have $70 million to create and send out essentially what is a Trump campaign propaganda letter and these cards. But we can't afford to cover Americans' COVID bills. We've got people across the country who are receiving astronomical bills as a result of contracting this virus that he has failed to control, that he has failed to get under control and knock down as they've done in other countries with far fewer resources. And how is this legal? How is this legal that as a government official, he's using government funds, government resources for political purposes. That is illegal. You are not allowed to do that. And the whole thing is such a joke. Like I said, it's just a giant Ponzi scheme. We, the people, have money taken out of every paycheck that goes to fund Medicare and Social Security, and then they're taking it and using it to promote Trump and make it look like he's doing a great job and giving you this money when it's your own goddamn money. Oh my God. We laugh because we can't cry. Anyway, guys, if I hear any more, I will let you know. As always, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.